Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I have a book review for The Mark of Athena for you. This book was definitely like my favorite one so far in this series because I love everybody getting back together and like this whole group meshing together. I love the way that these characters interact with each other, and I like that Percy and Jason are finally getting to bond, even though they were kind of all need to be the macho man leader of this team, even though clearly Annabeth is the better person for that job for this particular part of the mission. I really like how they interacted, and I also really liked the interactions between Leo and Frank. Like, I can see them becoming buds, even though Frank is like the timid little squishy jelly bean that I know he is, and Leo is like the sass master motor mouth. I like where their character development went. I like that they were sort of getting used to each other and they kind of came to an understanding. I also really liked that the girls, Piper, Hazel, and Annabeth, started bonding. I don't know, I just kind of like that. They're like the awesome girl trio that you want for friends, and I like that they all they're slowly becoming a family unit. I really do like how they bonded together over this quest, especially the last couple of chapters. And I don't want to get spoilery about it, but I know a lot of people have already read these books. So here is your spoiler alert. The last couple of chapters after Percy and Annabeth have fallen into Tartarus, that last chapter from Leo's perspective, they're all like bonding together, and that includes Nico in their quest to save Percy and Annabeth and also close the doors of death. That really like warmed my heart, but also Percy and Annabeth falling into Tartarus broke it, but then everybody else bonding together to help save them, that kind of made it okay. Not really, but it sort of made it okay. I think overall I liked this book, but I thought it was just maybe a tad on the slow side. And I mean, I know this is like a huge book. This is like, oh, it doesn't even count the short story at the back. This is 586 pages including the glossary, but there's also an additional probably 20 pages or so of the short story at the back. So this is probably close to 600 pages. I loved all the action sequences. I just kind of wish it was a little faster paced. I think that's why I didn't end up giving it a 5. But otherwise, other than that, I loved this book. I love the characters and I love getting to see all of their different points of view, and I love that there were like 2 separate quests in this. One for basically Annabeth by herself, but then the rest of the crew had their quest of the 7. These characters get into so much freaking trouble. It's ridiculous. I mean, first you maybe potentially start a war with the Romans, then you're running into weird aquariums and the whole undersea camp, and let's not forget Nemesis in there, as well as all of the trolls and Arachne, and big spoilers all around, sorry. They get into so much trouble. Like, every little stop they make so much trouble for themselves. I mean, I love it and I'm here for it, and I want to go on so many adventures with these guys, it's not even funny. But this book is really like, it'll pull you in like 2 like separate directions. So there's like these really happy, heartwarming moments, but there's also these heartbreakingly sad, I want to cry and turn into a little puddle of tears moments, and everything in between. But this book was really good. I just wish the pacing was just a little bit faster, but other than that, I really did love this. So this book gave a 4.5 out of 5 stars, and honestly, I think one of my favorite like laugh out loud moment for this book was the whole dolphin scene. And there's artwork somewhere on the internet that's like the whole scene, and it totally makes sense to me now why everybody finds it so hilarious. I didn't know what was going on because, you know, hadn't read the books yet, but like that piece of art is so hilarious now that I think about it. And of course, the one that really broke my heart was when Percy and Annabeth tumbled into Tartarus. That was the one that like, I almost cried at that one. Even though I knew it was coming, I almost cried. Alright, so that's all I got for you guys today for this book review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have read these books, who is your favorite demigod character of the 7 plus Nico? My favorite vacillates somewhere between Frank, Hazel, and Percy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love all the other characters, but Frank is just like my squishy little jelly bean that needs a hug. Percy because he's Percy and he's a badass and he's always been a favorite. And Hazel because she's a little badass and I love her to pieces. And she's just so sweet and innocent. I seriously cannot pick between those 3, but if you guys have a favorite, let me know down below. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the notification button to get notifications when I post a new video. And if you want to follow me on social media, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!